Hai, Assalamualaikum. Nama aku Ammar dan hari ni kita sambung balik dengan Last Judgment. Dan episod yang sebelum ni kita pergi dekat satu tempat iaitu arcade punya tempat, iaitu tempat yang ada banyak geng-geng arcade member. Aku tak tahu pasal arcade dia, so jangan judge aku pasal ni. Dan kita bertemu dengan dua orang baru, which is Daimu Akuso dan Kazumi Soma, tak salah aku nama dia. Aku pronounce nama dia orang betul. And pada video hari ni aku akan macam biasa, kita akan main dalam 2 jam. Kita akan tengok what happen dalam proses 2 jam ni. And kita akan main. Kita akan start terus ni. Aku tak tahu apa nak cakap dah sebab apa. Aku terlampau hype dengan game ni, right? Walaupun kat scene dia terlampau lama. Aku tahu korang benci kat scene lama, but hey, ini game Yakuza, game Yakuza sama macam ni. Aku ada main sekali Yakuza Zero dan it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Dan aku boleh cakap kat sini banyak lama lah, tapi gameplay dia never disappointment lah. Tu je lah aku tahu. So kita akan start. Kita akan sambung balik ni, kita pergi pembahasan. So kita akan berjumpa dengan orang ni. Kita akan berjumpa pasal duduk kereta mana sama jap. Korang nombor korang curi kereta duplicated. Mantap. Alright, itu menarik. Dan kita ada orang. Wow, you know what? Kita practice. Never mind, kita jangan practice tangan.
Oh, perfect timing, Yagami-san.
Hello.
And here I was about to go without you. Are you ready to visit Mamiya-san?
Yep. Time to head for the home of a Ehara victim. Who doesn't know we're dropping by? Sekejap. Wait, kita kat sini terus. Okay.
Well, the best we can hope for is that she'll hear us out.
Alright, okay. Aku ada akan dengar. Aku baru je nak practice tangan. Wow, kita akan buat lepas ni. Ni tempat dia. Damn boy, ini kondominium paling gempak sekali.
Remember, we're speaking to a victim here, Yagami-san. One whose assailant we defended in court. If we had tried to make an appointment, she probably would have declined outright.
Not sure showing up unannounced is much better. So let's just hope she's willing to talk.
Yes, there's no way around it. It's a risk we had to take.
Well, here goes nothing.
Halo, Assalamualaikum. Nama saya Ammar. Sama Yaga.
I'm Shirasaki from the
Yagami.
Genda Law Office, the attorney for Mr. Akihiro Ehara. You may remember me from the hearings.
Why are you here? Don't you know it's rude to show up at someone's door uninvited?
I understand, but we have a pressing matter that directly concerns you. If we could do this another way, we would. I apologize for any inconvenience.
I'm sorry, but the trial's over and done with. You know I can legally turn you away.
Yep.
You're right, but I'm only asking a moment of your time. Please, would you mind?
Even so, you said could have whipped up a solid push for this. Are we really out of luck here? Maybe.
I don't have time for this. I'm
Rasanya.
going to have to ask you to leave.
Wait, before you do that.
Hey.
Sorry to butt in. I'm Yagami, a detective helping Saori here out.
And?
I can let this be the end. I need to talk her into opening this door somehow. Make it sound quick and simple. Sweet talk her, empathize with her. Sweet talk her.
Mamiya-san. Scratch that. Yui. You have a charming voice, you know that?
I'm sorry, what?
See? You did it again. The way you talk, it's like satin and velvet. Any chance I could hear you say a few other things?
Astaghfirullahaladzim.
Do you know how tempted I am to slam the door in your face right now?
Oh, don't do that. Sorry. That was a terrible strategy. Please, miss.
Oh, kita start off dengan benda menarik. Alright, sweet talk itu bukan benda menarik. Make it sound and quick, simple, empathize with her. Quick and simple, right? Actually, dia cakap quick and simple, dia tak boleh empathize.
Are you aware of the trending video that's leading people to believe Hara committed murder? Thing is, the victim was confirmed to be alive in Yokohama until the morning of your own incident. And since Ahara was on the train with you, they're ruling him out as a murder suspect.
So, what is it you're getting at?
Just trying to ensure you're in the clear from any of that unfortunate business. If we could do this now, we'd never bother you again. All we need is 10 minutes of your time.
How absurd.
We're only trying to help, but if later would work better for you, we could always come back another time. With our supervisor, of course.
No.
That visit would probably be more formal. There'd be paperwork, audio tapes, you know the drill. You'll want to clear your schedule.
I really don't have time for any of that.
Oh,
I
kau ada
understand,
time.
and it's entirely our fault.
Right.
We thought we'd do this casually, but we really should have been more by the book. But it is a murder case, so we do have to make sure our paperwork is in order here. Now, would you prefer to schedule a date to accommodate a more formal interview?
You said 10 minutes if we do it now, right?
Yep.
We'll make it as painless as possible.
All right. Hold on.
We really do appreciate it.
Nice, Yagami.
Well, I'm impressed.
Nice.
I'm also not sure I should trust a word you say ever again.
Really? I did get us in the door, didn't I?
I'm joking. I do appreciate the help.
Oh, at least kita dapat
Now let's
buat
not screw
perempuan ni
this
buka
up.
pintu.
This is likely the only conversation we'll have with Mamiya-san.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi there.
Hi. Again, we apologize for the intrusion.
Let's just get this over with already.
Victim, Yui Mamiya. Alright,
Okay,
you.
bye-bye.
Baik, bukan kita balik.
We'll make
Jap.
this
Apa hal ni? We could use a conversation opening with Mamiya. Let's take a quick look around for something useful. First of all, aku nampak ni. A child drawing, probably of his mother. They even put it in a nice frame. How cute. Yeah. Sangat lawa. No, aku tak nak think. Aku nak just... Lawa lukisan tu kan. Budak tu.
What the?
Oi, 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 oi.
What the? Hey, suspicious.
Yup. Ni menarik. Budak boy. Oh, tu dah masuk. Kau buat tabiat macam tu pelik semacam je. Relax lah budak. Kau nak berjoget buat apa ni? Yui Mamiya's 60-year-old son. Cute kid. Adik Gracie just started grade school. He simply decided by visitor dropping by. Look like his dad not home yet though. Alright. Kau.
What the?
Kau ni muka orang kan? That's Yui Mamiya, wife, mother, officer's worker and victim of Ehara perversion. They got on the same train in Ikebukuro, where she ended up having to suffer to Ehara grouping her. Oh tu juga. Dia tak ada apa-apa yang menarik. Macam Sorry Shiosaki, experienced lawyer at Genda Law Office. I practiced there too until a few years ago. Looking at her now, you wouldn't guess it. But she even done undercover work as a host at a popular club. Itu daripada game judgement tu, aku kena main saja apa game sebelum tu. Dan aku kena list lah apa banyak game aku kena main. Jadi ni kan ni. I just stay too long or I lead to game without sending my own way specifically. Oh sorry, aku berdosa pula waktu puasa ni. Apa lagi kita boleh ambil? Oh ni.
What the?
If I remember correctly, Yui Mamiya live here with her husband and son. They seem pretty happy in this picture. Enough.
Suspicious.
A children's bicycle, obviously that that belong to the boy we just met. Fair enough. Aku rasa tak ada apa-apa dah kan.
What the?
This place so clear even though expecting grass, I outdo the same with my office. Wow, kita boleh kata satu benda je dengan office kau ya Gami. Cepah. Itu je aku tahu. Tak ada apa-apa dah. Oh. A kid playset must be not having a place big enough for one of those. Tak lah masa sangat. Daripada budak ni berjoget dah jadi kan. Aku geram macam kau. Alright, start investigation.
So, talk. I've already told the police and the court everything they could want to know about that morning.
I'm sorry to put you through this again, but would you mind going over
Ya
these
Gami
details
tak
with
happy
us?
siap dengan benda ni.
What else is left to discuss?
I understand how pressured you might feel.
Muka ni masam.
I've gone over this so many times. I wonder if pressing charges was even worth it.
No, what you did was both brave and inspirational. Many victims are afraid to come forward for any number of reasons. Your voice might give them courage to find their own.
Ironic. Hearing this from that predator's defense team.
Well, perhaps.
Would you mind walking us through that day from the beginning?
It's nothing so mysterious. I was just on my way to work when some man grabbed my butt. That's all it was.
Budak tu dengar
Nothing
saya
else
tu
was out
sekarang
of
ni.
the ordinary that day?
Correct.
Not to pry, but where is your husband today?
Still at work? He usually doesn't get home until later. On that note, I have to feed my son, so let's get this wrapped up soon.
We'll try our best to.
Alright.
Moving along.
Kau terlampau
On
basi
that
sangat
day,
perempuan.
you
Kau
and
kena
the
bersabar
Harasan
sikit dengan
boarded the
dengan
train
ni. Kau
bound
kena
for
relax.
Europe,
Sebentar,
correct?
relax, right?
Had you ever seen the man before then?
No. At least not that I can recall. How many times must I go over this? Your lawyer friend here already knows everything I have to say. What do you gain by getting me to repeat things?
That's the thing. Yagami-san here is a specialist. He can take whatever you repeat, analyze it, and draw up an entirely new conclusion. Right?
Of course. That's exactly why I'm here.
Great, now the pressure really on. Seem to be curving thing lately.
In the
Is he-
security footage as you stepped onto the train,
Mana orang tu?
it looks like Ihara-san stepped right behind you.
Oh tu.
Were you aware of his presence at this point?
I was. It felt like someone kept pushing up against me with no sense of personal boundaries. I remember second-guessing myself at the time, thinking it was normal for the train to be that packed.
Then the train took off while you were stuck in that situation.
Yes. And then I felt the back of his hand against me. It kept getting worse from there, to the point where he went under my skirt. And the pig had the nerve to write it off as an accidental brush on a crowded train. But that kind of touch wasn't accidental. He even grabbed at me.
Truly awful. And I do sympathize. I've also had to turn in an abuser like that. Personally speaking, some men can't wait to debase themselves at the first opportunity.
Why would you say that and look at me?
I just stood there, frozen.
I mean, Yagami boleh buat gak
Couldn't
benda
see
tu.
who was
Maybe
touching me.
aku tak tahu
I
pasal
had
benda
no
ni.
idea what to do. I wanted to scream. But what if he just played it off? So I decided I would bear it till the next station.
Are you okay, Mommy?
I'm fine, sweetie. We're just having a bit of grown-up talk. Are you hungry?
Uh-huh.
Then go read your book and wait over there for Mommy. We're almost done.
Yeah, like this going to be ending soon no matter what. I should keep my question brief. Up to now, I haven't heard any contradiction between Mamiya's account and the security footage.
You said the abuse lasted the entire 6 minutes between Ikebukuro and Shinjuku Station. Did you see the groper's face at any time during that span?
No. I was too terrified to look. And I thought, even if I did, he'd just pull away and escape. But just as the train was pulling into Shinjuku, I reached back and grabbed the hand on me. That's when I saw his face. Of course, he shook me off as the doors opened, but I'd already gotten a clear look at him. He must have known I could turn him in at that point. So he ran, and I chased after.
Right. That was captured by the station's security cameras.
Great job tailing him in such a crowded space. On that note, did you ever happen to lose sight of Ahara-san while running?
His cap was pretty easy to spot, and no one else was bolting off the platform like that, so I never lost sight of him. At that point, I could feel my voice returning, so I just screamed. That man grabbed me!
I'm glad there were good Samaritans nearby.
For sure. And there were a lot of smartphones out, so I figured there was no way for him to get away with it. I was so relieved.
I see. I think I've got the gist of it. But now we've got a piece of evidence that contradicts what you've told us.
What do you mean?
Yuri Mamiya lines up with her testimony from the trial, but there's one thing that contradicts. Aku rasa macam ni tau, sebab kita nak tunjuk footage dia kamera tu kan. Ataupun ni, maybe ni, tapi aku tak sure. So aku rasa sebab ni kejar, yang ni memang betul, ni memang ada sebab tu aja kejadian tu. So dia probably ni, maybe, tak sure.
Well, on the same day, at 6:30 a.m. in Yokohama, a student teacher named Hiro Mikoshiba was sent off to work by his mother.
Betul.
But he was soon abducted near his home, only to be found dead much later in Ijincho.
Is that...
According to the video, Ahara-san here is the murderer.
what?
He killed Mikoshiba in cold blood to get vengeance for his bullied son. His kid was about to graduate high school, but instead he took his own life. So Ahara took it upon himself to punish his son's tormentor.
That's awful.
But now we come back to the issue here. If this footage is authentic, then Ahara-san couldn't have been your assailant. The victim's estimated time of death and Ahara-san's time of arrival in Tokyo simply don't allow for it. It's
Interesting.
just not possible for someone to make that commute. But there's the flip side. If Ahara-san was in fact your assailant, it would mean this murder footage is a fabrication.
Maybe.
I don't know what you expect me to say after all this.
Right? Now you know how we're feeling. That's why we came to see if you had any leads for us.
So that's what this is about.
After hearing your story, I have no doubt you endured a lot that day. Which would obviously mean that murder video was faked.
Then, who shared that video? And why?
Wish I knew. Based on the quality, something this convincing would need quite a budget.
Paling
Whether
banyak.
it's CG on top of real murder footage, or just a rock-solid AI creation, no way it was cheap.
Sangat cheap.
So why go through all this effort to fake a murder? Who would benefit from it? But I have to say, I feel much closer to piecing this puzzle together with your help today. Thank you very much for your time.
Yes, and rest assured this will be the last time you see us. Our apologies for the unexpected visit. And for dredging up unpleasant memories.
It's fine. So long as this is really the end of it all.
Nice. The ending. So itu dia pengakhiran untuk benda ni.
I'd like to report Mamiya-san's account to the rest of the team. Can I count on you to be there?
Sure. Let me give Kaito-san a heads up.
All right, then I'll see you there.
Alright. Bye bye.
Yo, me.
What up?
Hey, I just got back to Kamurocho. Everything good? Any news?
All good here, man. What's with you? You worried Arcade got to me or something?
Maybe.
I mean, they did run their mouths about stabbing us in the back. But if you're good, I'm good. Anyway, I'm heading to Genda so Sari-san and I can go over what we learned from Mamiya.
You're the boss. As for me, I'm calling it a day.
You do that.
Alright. So itu adalah So itu adalah story dia, dan kita ada orang nak lawan. Sabar sat, aku nak check berapa benda. Alright. Kita boleh check skill kita. Apparently kita boleh argue beberapa. Kita ada 1k saja. Aku minta maaf kalau tak nampak benda ni, tapi aku ada 1k saja benda ni. Apa 1k aku boleh buat? Range. Oh, dia akan charge bila kau low. Faham? Apa satu ni? Nah, aku rasa tak apa. Apa kata kita practice kat aku nak panaskan tangan saya. Yo. Aduh. Game aku bug apa cerita? Aku rasa aku punya controller ni bugging lah. Sebab apa yang aku tak boleh. Aku tak boleh ni. Aku tak boleh walk out ni. Hey. Bang. Papak boom. Kabum.
Really, guys?
Alright. Tengok aku tak boleh lari. Okay ke? Tengok aku tak boleh lari. Wow, aku rasa banyak pelik sebab aku tak boleh lari. Alright, kita masuk. Kita buat story je. Actually, kenapa aku pergi buat story tu? Actually, ya, you know what, kita buat story je. Hello.
Are we ready, Yagami-san? Let's start with our visit to Mamiya-san, if that sounds reasonable to you.
Alright, sure. Kita boleh.
Yeah, let's start there.
Kaito mana Kaito?
The victim's story is completely in line with her court testimony, huh?
That's correct. There wasn't anything new to pick up.
Unfortunately.
In which case, should we look into the murder video instead? Like, figure out how they made it?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Whether that tape's fake or real, someone had to put it online, right? Do we have any theories on who that might be?
Aku tak
Well,
sure.
the footage showed enough of the surroundings to make the crime scene clear. As somebody who's been there, I can confirm that the blood splotches match what you see in the footage. Which means...
Who upload have a modified footage to the internet. Prosecutor Ehara posted the video himself. The prosecutor posted the video. Ehara Pals posted it. Dia kena call detective posted it. Ehara tak mungkin. Ehara tak mungkin dia upload video dia sendiri. Kanagawa sebab dia beritahu sebelum ni dia orang sangkut kat tempat sama no matter what. Accomplice ni mungkin kawan-kawan dia kot. Tapi prosecutor yang orang tu lah, yang prosecutor yang dalam mahkamah tu kan. Aku go sini. So kita go ni, right? No.
That prosecutor in charge of the harassment case, Takano was it? He posted Mikoshiba's murder footage online to ruin Ahara's reputation.
Why would he need to ruin him? He was already convicted as a sex offender. Do you really have that low of an opinion of prosecutors?
Aku bicara orang tu.
I agree. That doesn't make much sense.
I don't think it makes any sense at all.
Of course it doesn't. I was just testing you guys. Good to know you're still keeping up.
Hey, this isn't the time for your shenanigans. You get a yellow card for that one.
Damn. Alright. So bukan Hara, bukan ni. So maybe ni.
The murderer's accomplices have to be the ones who posted it for him.
Yeah, I can't see it any other way.
I also agree with Yagami-san.
But in that case, What would their motive be?
Maybe they wanted to make a mockery of the police, or even the whole system.
Huh?
We know Ihara got himself convicted for groping, so he'd have an alibi for Mikoshiba's killing. But then, his conspirators turned it around by uploading the murder video online. Almost as if to say, look how he got away with it.
Yo,
I see.
tak masuk akal
That
juga.
does make it sound like he's taunting them.
That's well and good, but I'd like to shift gears. Let's talk about the actual fabrication of the video. How does one go about that?
Well, for example, the true culprit would be taped murdering Mikoshiba. Then Ihara's face would be copied and blended onto the killers. That's how they'd approach it in a Hollywood movie.
Selalunya lah.
But then, wouldn't you be able to see traces of it being faked?
Yep.
Tsukumo-san reported that he's found nothing of the sort in his analysis.
We've been down this road before. If we take the stance that the footage is fabricated, we have absolutely nothing to work with.
Then let's tackle this from the stance that the video's actually real. If that's the case, there has to be a flaw in the groping issue. I think we've collected enough evidence to find it too.
Before meeting with Yui Mamiya, didn't you mention the possibility of Ihara using a stand-in? Perhaps the real Ihara murdered Mikoshiba in Ijincho, then
Maybe,
swapped places with the imposter so he could be detained.
maybe macam
But
tu.
we couldn't find an opportunity for the swap to happen, remember? From the moment he set foot on the Ikebukuro platform, Ihara was constantly on camera.
But wait, that's not entirely accurate, is it?
Huh?
As considered on camera be taken by station Shizutsu. And the proof is the camera. Yang ni lah camera kan. Sebab kita tunjuk banyak gila camera kat sini.
Remember how we mocked up a diagram of the Shinjuku station platform?
Yeah. Oh, wait! That's it! You could be onto something. There's a point where Ihara wasn't on camera at all.
What is this point you speak of?
Let's all go over the diagram so that everything will be clear. Here's what I want you to see. Suspicious.
Oh, kita kena check sesuatu. Macam biasa lah kan. This where Ihara and the victim exited the train which pulled into the station at 9:12 AM. Terlampau awal pagi by the way. The victim grabbed Ihara's hand, then he broke free and tries to flee the scene.
Hey.
Yes, this is the spot I'm looking for.
It's very brief, but there's a moment where Ihara and Mamiya-san can't be seen by the security cameras. The dotted lines on the arrow represent the camera's blind
Ya,
spot.
part tu blind spot
Does
memang
appear
tak
so.
nampak.
So you're saying this is where the groper, the fake Ihara, traded places with the real one?
Can't say it's impossible, right?
Right. Except if that actually happened, Mamiya-san would have been right behind them at the time. Could the two really swap places without her noticing?
In a crowd like that, I think it's feasible.
If that really was Ihara's plan, then I'd say he was being careless.
Careless? How?
Well, on the day of the incident, the station was packed for morning rush hour. That means there was no solid guarantee the assailant could make the switch.
Yep, maybe.
He could have been nailed by any random passerby before reaching the blind spot.
Good point. Not only that, if Mamiya-san had called for help while the train was still moving, then the first Ihara would have been caught before even reaching the platform.
Oh, I mean, yeah! Called it.
Think about it, Yagami-san. Why would Ihara's accomplices meticulously plan out every last detail of this alibi, only to leave such a crucial component to chance, as Hoshino-kun pointed out?
Oh, just doing my job.
True. Good work, Hoshino-kun. In fact, I think that may back up my own take on it.
Yeah?
What if everything, including the appearance of leaving the plan to chance, was part of the plan?
Macam mana tu?
Can you expound on that?
I'm saying I agree that such an airtight alibi wouldn't have allowed for contingencies. And that takes the question to another level. Just how far did they line up the pieces in advance to make the swap work?
Are you saying there's more to it than we discussed? What did we miss?
In everything on the day of the murder, including Trigo, it was planned from the start to find what else can we possibly did this. So tempat dia kat engine show kan. Here Mikashiba is still alive. You Mamiya was collecting with Ehara. The prosecutor faked the footage. No. Dia memang dia took place. Aku no bukan bocor. Dia memang tunjuk kat engine show. Dia memang boleh footage kat engine show. In no way, because Shiba tu memang bohong lah kan. Fake the foot. Prosecutor tadi cakap prosecutor tu jadi ada. Ni je lah yang option kita tinggal. Maybe ya.
I know this won't go over well, but what if Mamiya was colluding with Ehara all along?
Apa maksud colluding?
Bear with me. Let's say Mamiya was in on this and knew about the imposter in advance. If that's the case, the swap could happen right in front of her and no one but the three of them would know.
You're saying the victim of a groping conspired with her assailant beforehand? That's ridiculous.
It's not suggestion I'm informed, but I have to consider the possibility of Mamiya playing a part in the conspiracy.
Let me just say, I'm only trying to work out how a swap like that would be guaranteed to work. Now, if Ehara and his stand-in both know that Mamiya will pretend not to have seen them, they can trade places in the blind spot with impunity.
Damn.
Conversely, if Mamiya wasn't in on the plan, the idea of a swap would never work. We can say with certainty that she would have seen the swap, so she could have even called attention to the real Ehara the moment he stepped in. That way, the people around her would be focused on chasing the correct assailant. The rest is as we know it. They caught Ehara and detained him until the police showed up.
Hold that thought. If your theory is accurate, what about Ehara's trace evidence? Remember that fibers of the victim's underwear were detected on his hand.
Well, that can also be explained by Mamiya being in on the plan. For example, while the stand-in was showing himself at the security cameras, Mamiya could have easily provided Ehara access to a pair of underwear at the same time.
Oh, bijak.
Maybe the stand-in loitered around for so long because he was letting everyone else get themselves in place.
It's not impossible.
We can work out the other details later. But the point is, Ehara's murder alibi is shot if Mamiya was involved. In summary, it's possible Ehara disgraced himself to secure an unshakable alibi for Mikoshiba's murder.
I'll concede that it's an avenue worth pursuing.
And when it comes to the prosecution, they can't just admit they got the first case so wrong. Plus, they can't question Ehara about Mikoshiba's murder. In fact, their only option is to claim the tape was faked.
So he managed to make a farce out of the system after all.
Damn.
Well, his court case for his son's bullying did get more or less thrown out, didn't it? The school, the investigative committee, and the court all agreed there wasn't enough evidence to convict anyone. No surprise for me that the guy held a grudge against the system for so long.
Hold on. Before we all decide on this,
What's up?
the obvious question to me is why would Mamiya be party to such a crime?
Itu
She
soal
appears
menarik.
more than financially stable, and she's even raising a child. So why would she do something so enormously risky as helping establish a murder alibi?
Yeah, I haven't gotten that far yet. But maybe she was promised something that far exceeds the risk. Or maybe Ehara has some kind of dirt on her even?
Maybe.
Enough to make her help with a murder? What sort of secret would be big enough to force someone into that corner?
A 50-year-old petrol magnate married office work and a mother. The 50-year-old petrol magnate married office worker and mother. The only connection between them so far is the train station itself. Right.
What info do we have on Mamiya anyway? Maybe we can spot a connection to Ehara through her profile.
I'll pull her information. Just a second.
Oh, I just thought of something else those two would have guaranteed by working together.
What's that?
If Ehara wanted to use this crime as a murder alibi, he needed it to blow up into the public eye. But if he had chosen a victim who stayed silent, then nothing would have come of it. A solid plan would need to eliminate that variable, which means Mamiya being an accomplice was crucial to Ohara's success.
That's true.
Looks like Ohara pulled one over on the prosecution then. Had his accomplices right where he wanted them, even his victim. Once we learn
Oh, ya
how he's
ni.
connected to Mamiya, we can root out
Ramai
the rest of his
siap.
team.
Berapa? 8-9? Tak
Let's
ingat aku.
see. According to her file, her maiden name is Yui Suzuki. 30 years old, so that's consistent. Originally from Ota, Tokyo. Attended a private high school called Kurakawa Academy. Later graduated from Toto University.
Huh.
Met her husband on the job, apparently. Her husband, Taichi Mamiya, is an industrial designer at Techno Zeta Inc. 6 years ago, she gave birth to their only son, Sotakun, who's now in 1st grade.
Hold on. You said she went to Kurakawa Academy? I heard that name in Ijincho. If I recall correctly,
Itu bukan tempat... Bukan tempat yang... Apa yang tu? Yang budak-budak tu yang pergi spy tu. Itu aku rasa tu dia orang kan? Aku tak pernah dengar ni, aku tak pernah dengar. Yang tu bukan, itu saya high school. So ni lah maybe.
when I went to scope out the murder scene, there were these 3 guys watching the detectives and me. They told us they were just checking things out, but they mentioned they're Kurakawa grads too.
You have any ID on you?
Will my license work?
Akake-san, age 30.
Akaike-san, age 30. Mommy is 30 as well.
What's that got to do with anything? Aren't we trying to find a connection between Mamiya and Ohara?
I found the Kurakawa Academy website. Looks like they're pretty prestigious. It's in Tokyo, specifically in Ota. Pretty close to where Mamiya lived. Oh,
What?
the girls there get such cute uniforms.
Astaghfirullahalazim.
You little... You want to start all over from the bar exam?
Wait, I've seen that uniform before too, actually.
Where?
On an old picture of a teacher at Seiryo High, Sawa-sensei. Ohara's son had confided in her. Is she actually a Kurakawa grad too? I don't know Sawa-sensei's exact age, but she could well be 30. Maybe all of them were even classmates.
Could this mean they're actually linked? The victim and her up-to-now unrelated assailant?
It's a tenuous link at best. Could fall apart any time. But no true detective alive would pass it up.
Damn. Itu something else. Itu something yang macam wow. Macam oh kau fikir benda ni paling menarik. Damn. Bang di pagi tu macam tu. Previously. Sebelum
A
ini.
previously unseen link is established
Eh,
between the groper
Yui
and the victim,
Mamiya dan Ehara
charting out their relationship as akin
Dua
to
orang.
tracing a spider's web.
dan orang ni yang tak tahu siapa.
But with each false thread ruled out,
Budak-budak student
only the
daripada
improbable
apa?
truth
Kurakawa
remains.
Academy.
Ehara orchestrated the groping as a diversion. And by tarnishing his name, he secures both an alibi and his ultimate revenge.
Dan aku rakam ni pada waktu malam. Tadi aku rakam tadi waktu petang dan aku main sekarang ni waktu malam. Dan kenapa ni ada 2 separate recording sebab member aku pergi ajak aku main game lain waktu aku tengah rakam. So apa khabar? Jangan risau, aku tak apa. Aku tak buat apa-apa progression dalam ni. So aku just berhenti kat chapter 6 ni. So here we are.
Hiro Mikoshiba's murder was sparked by the bullying of Toshiro Ehara, who committed suicide 4 years ago. The graphic video that hit the net showed the world how Toshiro's father, Akihiro Ehara, had brutally avenged his son. We also know the father had accomplices. On October 7th at 6:30 a.m., they forced Mikoshiba into a vehicle, took him to an abandoned building, and gravely injured him. Then, around 7:30 a.m., the time frame when Ehara killed Mikoshiba, The other conspirators were probably nearby, even though they weren't on camera.
At the same time, 30 kilometers away at Ikebukuro Station, a man who looks like Ihara is caught on camera. We'll call that guy the stand-in. The stand-in made sure he was in front of the cameras for more than an hour before boarding the 9:06 a.m. train, the same one Yui Mamiya was on. After committing sexual battery on that train, he meets the real Ihara in the camera's blind spot, and they change places. That's how he established a false alibi for Mikoshiba's murder. And to achieve this, the victim, Yui Mamiya, had to have been in on it from the start.
Maybe aku tak sure lagi ni.
Sure are a
Diorang
lot of
tak share
people
lagi
getting their
dengan
hands
aku.
dirty for Ammar.
Aku masuk juga. So,
Mamiya,
tak tahu.
Ihara standing on the train, the guys who kidnapped Mikoshiba. How did some troubled cop manage to recruit so many allies?
Well, one person that comes to mind who might be the key to all this is Yoko Sawa. She's a teacher at Seiryo High. She was the only adult Toshiro-kun ever told about the bullying, and she supervised Mikoshiba as a teacher before he disappeared. On top of that, she's a Kurokawa Academy graduate, same as Mamiya. Those trespassers at the murder scene were also from Kurokawa. Since they're all about the same age, it's possible they were all classmates.
So you're
Possibility.
saying these classmates are also Ihara's murder accomplices?
Maybe.
If we consider Yoko Sawa the central link, that's very possible. We do know that as a teacher, she felt deep remorse for Toshiro-kun's suicide. Maybe she recruited her old classmates to help Ihara take his revenge.
Yeah, best not to rule that out. Though I'm hoping that's not the case.
Why's that?
It's just, she's a really good teacher. She's passionate, responsible. She's always putting the students first. I know she regrets the past, that a student died on her watch.
Oh ya,
And
cerita
now
dia
another
saya
of her
tu.
students, Mikoshiba, is
Damn.
found murdered.
Kesian tu.
So if it turns
tahu,
out she's
man.
involved in that,
Banyak orang mati bunuh
I
diri
doubt I'll be
sendiri.
able
Tak
to
faham
trust
macam
my
aku.
own judge of character ever again.
Yagami.
Yes.
I'm going back to Ejinsho tomorrow. The plan is to bring up Mamiya's name to Sawa-sensei and see how she reacts. Until then, let's not jump to conclusions about her involvement.
Alright.
All right.
Can I chime in real quick? I was looking into Kurokawa Academy and I stumbled across something that may be relevant.
What's that?
Well, it happened 13 years ago, but there was an attempted suicide. A third year jumped off the school's roof after being thoroughly humiliated.
A bullying suicide from 30 years ago. Didn't Sensei mention that to you? If I remember correctly, the student lived but remained in a coma to this. Oh ya, yeah, budak tu. Apa nama dia? Something tak ingat ah. Ada dia tak beritahu nama. Who knows?
Actually, Sawa-sensei mentioned that. She said it was a boy in her class.
Right,
Well,
that's
they
gotta
get
be the same
sang it.
case then. The student's name was Mitsuru Kusamoto. He's 30 now,
Kusamoto,
but still in a
alright.
coma.
Huh, and all that info's on the net?
It wouldn't be normally, but his mother happens to be Vice Minister of the Ministry of Health.
Huh?
Ever heard the name Reiko Kusamoto?
Reiko, Mitsu.
Not once.
I have. It was on the news. They were talking about her and her son.
Vice Minister rank above most government official. So this lady has quite a position of power at the Ministry of Health.
Well, do you remember the uproar in the
Oh.
Health Ministry when Vice Minister Ichinose got arrested? Apparently, his successor couldn't contain the resulting chaos, which is when Kusamoto-san got tapped to lead. They couldn't afford another criminal scandal, so her promotion was out of the blue. She was a safe choice, a veteran with tenure and experience. Not to mention, her son's tragedy made people see her as a more sympathetic figure. Very popular.
Damn.
She's kind of a new generation heroine, so to speak.
Huh.
Is any of that relevant to the case at hand, though?
Who knows? But Reiko Kusamoto and Ihara both have children who were bullying victims. I don't think that's a connection we can afford to overlook, if you ask me.
Okay, so Kusumoto's son. What exactly happened to him?
Let's see. He was bullied by a fellow third year at his school, Shinya Kawai. The records
Shinya
say
Kawai.
he harassed Mitsuru-kun every day, in and out of school. Well, one time he even stuffed dirty rags in his mouth.
Ooh.
That's so cruel.
Yeah, and the teacher was a real piece of work. Apparently he knew, but he just smirked and said, "Don't overdo it."
Oh, I remember now. The media pounced on that one hard.
If they were classmates, then both Sawa-sensei and Mamiya would know about this.
And maybe because they couldn't save Mitsuru-kun, their guilt left them open to Ihara's persuasion.
But to prove that, we'll have to hear from them directly. I'll talk to Sawa-sensei first thing tomorrow.
Ah,
That'd
Sawa
be helpful.
Sensei.
In the meantime, I'll be working on Ihara's appeal. It's clear they missed something important in the trial, since Ihara is apparently innocent of sexual battery. Being that he was out committing murder at the time.
Ini pelik, just pelik
What
how.
started as a simple harassment case sure has blown up big.
Alright. Guess I head back to the office for today. Fair enough. Kita ada skill. Banyak skill. Alright. Apa skill kita ada? Yang ni 2k. Oh ni, better bonus. You know what, aku perlukan ni. Aku tak banyak sangat ni HP sekarang ni. So aku maybe perlukan ni masa sekarang. Boss.
Thanks again, Yagami-san. Try to relax for once. You've earned it.
Thanks, man. What about you, man?
I admit, I used to see Ihara as nothing more than a shameless cop who got what he deserved. But I guess that's what he wanted us to believe, along with the prosecution and the public at large.
Banyak benda yang
What
curiosity
we're
paling
dealing
tinggi
with
sekali
is a
sekarang ni.
man who disgraced himself and the justice system, all in the name of vengeance. At this
Vengeance.
point, I doubt much can scare him. You have to be a certain kind of desperate to sink that low.
How though? Kena cari benda yang dia tu. Kena tahu apa yang mana nak tahu betul salah ni. Itu je soalan dia. Aku nak beli makanan. Sabar sek. Jangan bawa hal eh. Aku kata jangan bawa hal. Kita keluar dari sini. Oi, jangan cakap pakai. Astaghfirullahaladzim. Ingat kau pakai. Kau mosakkan aku punya reputation. Tengok kita belasah dalam ni. Macam ni. Nak lawan sangat kan? Nak lawan sangat. Boom. Badapak boom. Come here, lawan me. Okay, itu paling perlahan sekali benar. Ow! You die. Dia duduk sebelah tiang. Oh, tak kena. Okay, mantap. Okay, tak kena lagi. Okay, lagi sekali. Pak, pocik. Lawan. Nice. Wow, aku rasa kedai ni memang tak suka aku. Aku benci apa dia orang ni. Larilah kau. Halo.
いらっしゃいませ。
Aku nak beli ni. Penuh. Okey, penuh. Ni. Penuh. Okey, tak penuh ke? Okey, tak apa. $10K siap. Beli lah. Dan ada rokok 7 star. You know what? Yagami kan. Dah kita makanan. Which is aku tahu yang mahal memang dia bagi lambak gila nyawa. So inilah sepatutnya aku bagi. Risaunya apa dalam game Yakuza, seingat aku bila kau beli makanan yang paling ditakut tambah nyawa, dia macam sushi set, bento dan set semua tu. Aku tak sure ni boleh tambah nyawa ke tak. Aku tak sure ni boleh tambah nyawa banyak ke tak. Aku tahu ni boleh tambah nyawa banyak. So aku beli ni.
ありがとうございました。
Thank you. Have a good day, my friend. For some reason kau tolong aku memang rosak. Aku tak tahu kenapa. Hello. Rest on the couch. Sedap tidur. Tadi pun aku tidur kat waktu asar tadi.
What?
Yo,
Aku buat hal.
took your sweet time, but I got the gist of it. You're going to Ijincho, right? To meet with Sawa-sensei?
Kaito-san, you do realize that only I can meet her. You can't get into the school.
I know, but if you end up taking it off campus, can you at least call me this time?
Don't you understand the situation? Sawa-sensei might be tied to murder.
You sure you understand it? Come on, she would never do that.
That a fact?
So happens I'm a great judge of character, especially when it comes to women.
Astaghfirullahaladzim.
Sometimes I forget who I'm talking to.
Kaito nak perempuan. Dia terlampau single terlampau lama. Itu satu problem pasal Kaito. Kaito perlu kena cari awet yang perfect untuk dia. Halo. Ini. Ada orang? Sir. Sir. Adoy. Aku dengar bunyi orang baling. Boom. Gemuk ni nak awal ke tak ni? Lawan je lah. Okay, aku tak bergerak. Aku dah agak dah aku buat ni. Ay, tadi tak nak lawan. Ui, sebang kau. Aduh. Kebapak boom. Pow.
Really, guys?
Yeah, really guys. Seriously guys. Hey. The Bear Fair Izazaki Agent Show. Let's go. Aku nak habiskan game ni secepat mungkin aku boleh. Cutscene? No way! Boy, if I remember.
First stop, it's gotta be Chinatown. Can't face Tsukumo on an empty stomach.
Never a dull day for you, huh, Kaito-san?
It's the selection, man. I've already worked out the math. I figure if I hit 4 or 5 places a day.
What? What's up?
Hello?
Check that out. It's Akutsu.
My boy, Akutsu.
Kamurocho thugs are looking pretty out of place here.
Yo! Akutsu! What are you fools doing in town?
Ay, fools, eh?
Hey! Don't ignore me! It's Kaito! Fancy seeing you here!
Kaito, aku rasa dia tak akan layan kau.
I'm kinda busy here, man.
Never
Catch
mind.
you later.
Alright, man.
What an asshole. Ijincho's a long way from home. And he's traveling with a small army.
Would he have come all this way because of
Such
us?
an asshole. Yeah, Kaito.
We just caught
Dia
him totally off guard.
dia kata busy, kau kata
Not here
asshole.
for us.
Okay.
Gotta be something else.
But something's not right if they're just cruising around. It's gotta be an RK operation. He brought too many guys for it to be something more personal.
Yeah. Kamurocho streets can be tough. Maybe they gave up. Well, whatever they came out here to do, we ought to keep our noses the hell out of their business. But you better hustle. You're gonna be late for class.
Yay.
I'll catch you after school.
Saya sebagai cikgu. Hari Rabu hari ni. I should head to Seoul High School. I need to find out if Mamiya really had connection to Seoul Sensei. Fair enough. Siapa lah message aku? Sorry. Siapa message aku? Ammar. Yeah, Misan, just reminding in case you've forgotten. I'd like to advise on another case we're currently investigating. A great mystery is brewing at our school. One that could very well be hidden in plain sight. Does that pique your interest? If so, please come knock on the MLC room door. Okay, will do. Yeah, takkan. Hehe, sebab apa? Aku malas. Tingkat 2. Tengah. Tingkat 2. Nice. Jangan main phone. Aku tadi lari sekarang ni, so aku boleh buat macam ni. Halo.
Oh. What is it, Yagami-san?
Sensei, do you have a minute?
I saw the video of Mikoshiba-kun.
So you did. That video, right?
I thought Ehara-san was convicted for a sex offense. How could he be in that video killing Mikoshiba-kun? But then that video looked so real.
Most likely it is. As you unfortunately had to witness, Ehara-san committed murder with his own 2 hands. Which means as far as the groping that day goes, there's some deception at work.
Apa dia?
Deception?
Are you familiar with Ehara-san's victim in the case? Her name is Yui Mamiya.
I don't think I recognized her, no.
13 years ago, she attended Kurakawa Academy. Her maiden name is Yui Suzuki.
Yui Suzuki?
Yui
Just a minute.
Suzuki.
Are you saying she was the one Ehara-san groped?
Maybe.
So you do know her then?
Oh yeah, lupa. Yes,
Were you
yes,
two
yes.
classmates?
We were, in our 3rd year of high school.
I had a hunch. You didn't know she was the victim of that whole incident?
I mean, it's just so hard to believe.
Does this all seem like a wild coincidence to you then? Your old student's father gropes one of your high school classmates at a station with 3 million daily travelers.
What are you implying?
Tak tahu.
I'm saying your old friend Yui might be cooperating with Ehara-san, as in she only played the part of a victim. She might have even known it was all to hide a murder.
What? But why? Why would she do that for him?
She really doesn't know of any connection between Ehara and Mamiya. If this is all an act, then she is an amazing actress. Of course, semua amazing actress weh. Semua boleh tipu macam tu je macam.
You're connected to
Senang.
Ahara
Macam
and Yui Mamiya.
petik jari je. Faham
Just
lah
need your help figuring out what that connection is.
Yagami-san, please. Are you implying I was some kind of liaison between them?
Well, Sensei, what was your relationship with Yui Mamiya? Were you close? Or would you say classmates covers it?
The two of us were never really that close. To be honest, I didn't really like the group of kids she hung out with. I guess you could say we didn't have the same interests.
When was the last time you saw her? Did you have a high school reunion by any chance?
They held a reunion around the time I graduated from college, but I didn't feel like going. That same class bullied a kid into jumping off the roof.
So if that's the case, you haven't seen any of your classmates since you all graduated from Kurokawa?
That's right.
Okay then. The thing is, Ahara-san and Mamiya are connected. It is kinda loose, but it's there. They have one thing in common.
What?
In both of their pasts, someone they knew was bullied to the point of attempting or committing suicide. Ahara-san lost his son, Toshiro-kun, and as for Yui Mamiya, it's her classmate, Mitsuru Kusamoto. That could be a factor, especially for Mamiya. It's possible that Ahara-san would be a sympathetic figure to her. Maybe enough to help construct an alibi for his revenge.
Oh.
It's possible she only played the part of a groping victim. What do you think? Does it have any merit, or is my theory full of holes?
Even if you're on the right track... Sawa-sensei? We're just waiting on you to start the staff meeting. Sorry, I'll be right there.
What happened 13 years ago at Kurokawa? That might be the last piece of the puzzle.
Oh, Yagami
What
sabar.
about you and Mamiya?
Wow,
How'd
wow,
she
wow,
react
sabar,
when
sabar,
Mitsuru
sabar.
Kusamoto tried to kill
Jangan
himself
bagi
and
soalan
jump off
banyak
that
gila
roof?
macam tu.
I'm sorry. I'm already late for my meeting.
I'm trying to ask you about a murder here. To Ahara,
Sabar,
every
Yagami,
unanswered
sabar.
question is a
Relax,
victory
come
for
on.
that man. He's only a step away from walking for it. And I know Mamiya had other conspirators. It took more than one person to murder Mikoshiba. They're still at large, even as we speak. I'll be honest. I came here today with the suspicion that you might be more involved in this murder than you're letting on.
A suspicion?
Ah.
Nothing you've said has made me feel any better about it.
And what should I do about that, huh?
I just want you to tell me, how are Ahara-san and Mamiya connected beyond what I've already figured out? I think you have the key to that answer, even if you don't know that you're the one holding it.
No. Good.
It's like a lock, and until I figure out how to get through it, I'm gonna keep picking at it.
I told you. I'm late for a meeting.
I'll be here when you get back. Have a good meeting.
Suit yourself.
Have a good meeting, my friend. Dia macam Batman lah. Dia macam, aku tunggu kat sini no matter what. Ataupun Batman tak buat macam tu. Oh alam. Aku you know what, I can scratch that. Aku at this point merapu. It's not going great, but at least I learned she was classmate with Mamiya. I'll take the win. I'll take the wins where I can get them. Sorry we want to hear them lady too. Fair enough. Keluar lah. Oh yeah, I was going to tell Sari-san about our sensei and Mamiya. Mamiya.
Hey, Sari-san? It's Yagami.
Hey, did you manage to talk to Sawa-sensei?
Yes.
Yeah, turns out she really was in Mamiya's class. And they were both aware of the suicide incident with their classmate.
Good to know. While we're on the topic, Hoshino-kun got his hands on some new info.
Let's hear it.
The bully at Kurokawa High was named Shinya Kawai. He transferred out right after Mitsuru-kun jumped, as if he were running away.
Oh.
Once he came of age, it looks like he worked here in Kamurocho.
Kamurocho.
Wow. You really can find a lot online.
Yep.
Yes, and to top it off, Kawai earned a reputation for talking about how he drove a classmate to suicide. Like he's proud of it.
Where?
Maybe he thought he'd get a laugh in Kamurocho.
Nah.
Probably
tak
would.
lawak. Bunuh orang itu tak
Kawai was more
lawak.
or less a Yakuza, though he never swore into it. I just sent you his picture. It was taken 5 years ago.
Siapa dia?
What?
Hey, muka banana, muka pisau.
Recognize him?
Not too long ago, some RK punks came asking his whereabouts. Said he was a girls' bar manager who went missing.
Yeah, it looks like he did work at a girl's bar. but we don't know which one.
Okay, so the guy's definitely suspicious. What business would RK have with him?
Do you know if they ever found him?
No. But their leader, Soma, said something about Kawai having already been killed. Like he just vanished from Kamurocho a few years ago, and that was it.
Wait, he was killed?
Yep.
Uh-huh. Kinda gives me deja vu now that I think about it. Here you have Kawai and Mikoshiba, two known school bullies. And they both end up murder victims?
Yep.
That could be for a number of reasons. It's not rare for people to disappear in Kamurocho. Usually the trouble is money or women. Maybe that was the case for Kawai.
Could be.
Okay. We'll investigate Kawai a bit more on our end. With RK asking around, word on the street will be loud enough to hear.
Yeah, true. So, kita kena pergi ni lah kan, cari orang.
How was it, Saori-san? What did Yagami-san have to say?
He said he recently ran into some RK members looking for Shinya Kawai.
Did he?
He also
RK
said
member.
RK later told him Kawai had been killed.
This is getting scarier with every new lead.
Now that you mention it, I have seen people getting stopped and asked about someone all over town. But if those were RK on the hunt for Kawai, could it have something to do with our case as well?
100% yes. 100%. Kalau tak di 50-50. Putting aside the connection between Mikoshiba and Kawai, why is RK suddenly so involved?
I'm honestly not sure how RK could be involved in all this. I'm going out for a bit, Hoshino-kun. Do me a favor and keep digging up what you can on Kawai.
Wait, what?
Sometimes you have to get out in the field. It can't just be Yagami-san all the time.
Jap, aku main kau ke? Aku main kau? Sorry, son. Damn. Okay.
You don't mean you're going straight to RK for some answers?
What else would I be doing? I need to know why they were looking for Kawai.
Then I'm coming with. I can't just let you do that alone.
Nah, aku boleh
Don't
buat
worry,
seorang.
it's still light out, and I plan on staying in the open. Besides, if I'm alone, they'll be more eager to talk.
That may be, but still, I'll just call you about every 10 minutes then. For your safety.
Nah, I'm good.
I find that rather unnecessary.
Yep. Yep.
Sure?
Aku share 100%. Kalau tak bukan 100%, 101%. The head boy.
If you're going out alone, keep your wits about you. And get back safe.
Sekejap. So maknanya oh, dia tak ada tu. Wait. Dia ada tapi dia ada camera. Sekejap, hold up. Girl, kau akan jadi benda yang aku benci sekali. Sabar set. Dari passion ke tak nampak dah. Langsung boleh tukar-tukar warna. Dan tak nak. Aku tak faham siap. Aku tak boleh lari. Man. Alright, whatever. Kita boleh gerak. F1. First floor. First, I need to find some arcade member. Unlike Yakuza, they are hard to identify by appearance alone. But no worries, in times like this, it's good to know the owner of tender is well connected. Okay, okay. Bartender, this bartender, the first place Yagami-san worked at when he arrived in the city. Oh, Yagami kerja kat sini dulu first. The owner Ju Masuda always has his ear to the ground. I'm sure I could ask him where I might meet some arcade member. Possibility. Possibility. Hello. Hi.
Oh, is that Sari-chan I see? To what do I owe this pleasure?
Nice to see you too.
Oh, hi. Say,
aren't you one of Talk's lawyer friends? Does that mean he's on his way too?
It's just me today.
Fine by me. That means you and I get some girl talk time.
Oh, that stings, Mari. And here I thought I had a place in your heart.
Damn.
Well, no one knows a lady's heart like a bartender. I guess you can stay.
The two of the show can keep up with each other, but I think I'm going to ask question about the other drink.
Let's see.
All these bottles got you feeling lost? Care for a few pours from Tox? It'll be our secret. Besides, a man with his tab can't complain.
You're too kind. So I'm actually here to ask you, how can I set up a meeting with RK?
Darn. So this wasn't a pleasure call?
Nope.
Well, I'm glad you're at least enjoying the drink.
True. And looking fancy doing it.
Oh, please. You two are going to embarrass me.
My apologies. I suppose being surrounded by such beauties has a timeless appeal, even at my age.
Sorry,
I'll
sign berapa
second
umur?
that.
Tak tahu aku.
Masuda here is looking at least a year younger.
Serius ah.
Was that supposed to be a compliment?
Of course. If you got any younger, you'd be much too handsome. What's a girl to say?
And I'll second that.
Oh no, this is good. I'm getting so relaxed. I might forget about work. Nah, no worries, no worries. Kau relax sementara. Kerja banyak sangat, kau relax je.
Anyhow, if you're after an RK rendezvous, the good news is those guys are everywhere. But it's not like a civilian can just stroll up and ask, "Hey, are you RK?" and expect to get an answer.
Yep.
You got that right. And Saori-chan needs to ask them something that's kind of sensitive. Oh, that's certainly going to make things challenging.
Just a bit, yeah.
So I say, why not let the boys do the chasing? Wouldn't be hard for an enchantress like you. But honey, we need to do something about your look. Some nice clothes and a little makeup, and you'd be unstoppable.
Finally, my turn to second something.
I suppose I would need to look approachable.
Talk told me once that if you ever felt like it, Saori-chan, you could put every hostess in Kamurocho to shame.
Oh.
I've got to admit, I'm
Dia
curious.
hostess.
Well, a
Mana
good
tu?
hawk hides her talons.
You're saying I should dress like a hostess for this?
Well, I'm sure there are other ways. But if you want a foolproof plan to snag an RK, you've got one.
Oh, if you want, I can get you some looks, and you can choose what you like.
I get the message. And I suppose I'll take you up on that.
Okay, then leave the rest to me.
Alright. So apa nak kita buat? Jap, aku customize. Aku tak sure kalau aku ada kenal dekat sini, but why not share? Banyak pilihan. Tak apa-apa ya ke. Aku nak keep it simple and basic tu je. Done.
Well, would you look at that? Talk was right on the money. I couldn't have imagined.
You sure about that, Mari-san? I hardly feel comfortable wearing this in front of you.
Nah.
What are you saying?
You're
You're so pretty.
I wouldn't say so.
Really? You're dynamite.
Eh, lelaki jangan banyak macam tu.
There is one thing that's missing.
What's that?
Pride. That's the final touch you need. Pride in your own beauty.
Well, I'm not sure I have that.
Then how about your pride as a lawyer? You have that, don't you?
As a lawyer?
Yes, There it is. Go ahead and take a look.
Jangan dipandang lama.
Now that's the face of the girl who gets the man she wants.
It's been a while since I've felt this way. I have you to thank for that.
These bad boys won't know what hit them. Now, let's go dangle the bait.
Let's go.
You mean us, right?
You bet. 2 nightlife girls like us alone on the street literally brings the RK boys running. Especially along Senryo Avenue. Why don't we take a walk?
Are you sure? I don't want to drag you into this.
Are you kidding? And miss the chance to see this makeover in action? But really, I want you to succeed. I promise I won't be a bother.
Time to walk down Serena Avenue. If any arcade guys approach us, we will reel them in. Then I can ask them about Serial Kawaii and see what they found out so far. Let's go. Alright. Boleh aku lari? Tak boleh.
Saori-chan.
Kita jalan. Hello, ada siapa-siapa arcade sila datang ke saya, cakap, "Weh, kau lawa lah. Apa kau nak?" nanti apa Saori-san cakap, bagi tu satu secret yang paling satu secret pasal apa Shinwa Kawaii tu yada-yada tu. Mungkin dia akan bagi tahu, mungkin tak, who knows. Arcade ni memang payah agak nak cari dalam ni. Dah aku cakap mengapu dah sekarang.
Excuse me, ladies. You
Ni bukan orang tadi ke yang lawan dari Makusu tu?
Maybe heading to work somewhere in town?
Oh, we're just 2 girls bar hopping by our lonesome. Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, in that case, why don't you roll with us? I know a great place. You could drink all you want.
Wow, you guys loaded or something? We can throw them back, you know. You sure?
Hell yeah! There's a place my buddy runs. He'll be thrilled to see some ladies like you.
If they are okay, then it might be good to take them up on the offer. But how can I know for sure? You just my type. You with RK, right? I wanna get right tonight. I'm sure you know who RK is.
You rugged boys are just my type, actually. But are you really that into older girls?
Me? I'm your type for real?
Oh, what happened to your nose? That bandage makes you look so tough and masculine. What's gotten into me? I am such a mess tonight.
One too many, Saori-chan?
Don't worry, Saori-chan. I love a hot mess. I'm one myself.
And now, while the gut is down, I wanna get right tonight. Sebab kalau bagi tahu ni atau bagi tahu ni memang aku rasa memang fuck. Apa kata kita ni?
You know, I think you guys may have caught me at the perfect time. What I'm saying is, tonight I want to take a trip on the wild side.
Oh yeah? Talk to me, baby.
There's this guy in my life, a real choir boy. And being with him's got me feeling so repressed. Now I know I should behave like a good girl.
Aku puasa sekarang ni, like aku rasa dia bukan sesuai untuk aku dengar balik ni. Nope. Nope.
Oh, you never told me that, Saori-chan.
Damn, girl. I'll get loose with you.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
Yeah! Let's get drunk and dirty.
Thing is, we all know the biggest party people in town are RK. I heard they can really spice things up, you know?
But Saori-chan, why limit yourself to RK? I think these boys are plenty attractive.
I'm starting to think we were meant for each other.
Oh? What makes you say that?
Wait, don't tell me you're...
Not supposed to be blurting it out, but yeah. We're RK. In pretty high up, too.
Fair enough.
Shoot. RK wouldn't be what it is now without us. Never thought it'd get this big either.
Look like this went well. I knew they had to be with RK. Now I have to do is ask them about Shinya Kawai. Why were they looking for him?
RK has Kamurocho pretty much wrapped around its finger now, huh?
Just about. The time of the Yakuza laying down the law is over. All that respect and chivalry shit. Dead, like all the old legends. Now the underground world is a jungle. Winning the fight's all that matters.
Wow, must be hard. But I think that's hot.
That reminds me. Weren't you RK guys looking for someone recently? A man who disappeared a few years ago?
Oh yeah, him. We were looking for this dude who ran a girls' bar.
Girls bar.
See? I knew you guys would know what that's about.
Oh well. 5 years ago, he suddenly disappeared. But that's not even news in Kamurocho.
Huh?
That's so crazy, though. What happened to him? You ever end up finding the guy?
Nah, didn't work out. No surprise, he was just a punk anyway. Name was Kawai.
Kawaii.
The way I heard it, some of his old friends rolled up on him one night.
Uh-huh.
My guess is, it was trouble from another town catching up to him. Anyway, they argue for a bit, and it ends with the guy getting shoved into a van. And that's the last time anyone saw the dude.
Serius ah?
Whoa.
Itu
What do you
last.
think happened?
Macam sama je cerita dengan tu.
I'm thinking they bumped him off.
Mikoshiba.
If he was still breathing, he'd be back by now. I heard he never even picked up his final paycheck. My guess, he's fish food now. Or they buried him on some remote-ass mountain.
You have any idea who would have done that to him?
Don't know. They say it was 10 or so people. Young, both men and women. Doesn't sound like a gang thing. Who knows, right? It was 5 years ago.
A girl or civilian shoved Kawaii into the van and they were all acquaintance. Could they have been classmates for Kawa Academy? No, I'm just rushing to conclusion.
But if you heard all that, there must have been witnesses, right? So you're saying someone actually saw him get shoved in a van?
Yep. Some chick working at his bar saw it all go down. At least that's what we heard from a guy who heard it from that chick.
Where is this bar anyway?
You mean some random dive bar half a decade ago? Who the hell knows? 100 places have sprung up and gone under since.
But then, why would anyone be looking for Shinya Kawai now? Did someone ask RK to find him? Think that's right?
Hell if I know. It's a question for the top of the food chain. But hold on a sec. Can I ask you something?
Huh?
Just a minute ago, you mentioned a Shinya Kawai. How'd you know his full name when we never told you?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit!
You're only talking to us because you wanted dirt on Kawai. So who the hell are you?
What do you think you're doing?
Let go of her!
Who sent you?
I don't owe you anything. I just keep fighting you. I'm sorry, she was like it. This one.
No one. I'm just an arcade fangirl. Don't jump to conclusions. So, could you stop?
Really? Damn. Guess you don't really look
Boleh
suspicious.
You fucking moron!
Alah.
Don't you realize he's playing you?
Alah, hai.
No charming your way out of this one. Start talking or else.
Aku tak pakai ni. Ni.
I wouldn't even give you my name. Now let go. Threats and violence aren't going to work on me.
Oh, what have we here? Got ourselves a bad bitch all of a sudden. Too bad she can't keep her hand from shaking.
That's just the excitement talking.
Big talk for a chick dressed to the nines to get info. Huh? Sorry, Chan?
Huh?
Yeah. Don't even try to fuck with us, lady!
Sorry, Chan!
Huh? What the?
Yo.
Beat it, punk.
Higashi-san!
Higashi.
Asshole!
Satu punch. One punch man, boys.
I swear,
These jerks are popping up like roaches.
Um...
No thanks needed. Just be careful on your own, especially when you're beautiful.
Thank you so much, Higashi-san.
I just said you don't... Wait, how'd you know my name?
It's me, Shirosaki, from Genda Law Office. It's been a while.
Holy shit! No way!
What the fuck?
I didn't realize. Shirosaki-sensei.
Aku rasa lawak sial. Holy shit, aku rasa kan. Aku rasa kalau bahasa Jepun ni mesti paling lawak sekali. Aku kena pergi tengok apa-apa aku habis main game ni.
You're the one who is incredible.
What the fuck?
This is all my fault.
La
I
ilaha
was the one
illallah.
who put Mari-san in danger. You really saved us.
Young, strong, handsome. That's 3 out of 3 for me.
Those guys were RK. Town's practically overrun with them these days.
Tahu Higashi-san, former Matsugane family member of the Tojo clan. He's like a buddy to Kaito said he's no Yagami-san too. Matsugane family. So dia dengan Kaito sama family lah ni. Sama apa nama? Sama Tojo clan. Tojo clan tak salah aku. Oh alam. He's run his arcade full time now, but apparently he still keep up with Yakuza fashion trends.
If you'd like, I can escort you somewhere safe. I got nothing but time on my hands.
Oh, you don't say. Perfect. Who says we can't still salvage some fun out of tonight?
Oh, before we do that, let me call Yagami-san.
Shinjuka was a bully 30 years ago. He vanished from culture when he was abducted by a group in van. It seemed like they were all people he knew, and eventually they were his classmates from Kurokawa Academy.
Yagami's still a jackass, I see. When Shirosaki-sensei calls, you pick up in 2 rings.
It is strange that he's not picking up. I'll try again. Wait, he was killed?
Uh-huh. Kinda gives me deja vu now that I think about it. Here you have Kawai and Mikoshiba, 2
Ya,
known
ini
school bullies.
ini
and they
sebelum
both
dia
end up
call tu
murdering
ke apa?
That could be for a number of reasons. It's not rare for people to disappear in Kamurocho. Usually the trouble is money or women. Maybe that was the case for Kawai.
Could be.
Okay, we'll investigate Kawai a bit more on our end. With RK asking around, word on the street will be loud enough to hear.
Alright, thanks.
So tadi kita just main Sun punya macam apa? Macam karakter dia lah, karakter apa what happened dengan RK tu ada bukan what happened dengan RK, what happened dengan Shinya Kawai budak bartender tu lah, aku tak tahu macam nak sebut nama dia. Apparently dia dah mati, but aku tak sure dia mati. So aku dapat feeling yang dia ada berada dekat mana-mana saja. Now I guess I'll wait for Sawa Sensei say a lot time before the faculty meeting then. It's message from Amasawa. Yagami-san, one of my underclass men want to talk to you. Could you come to the club room again after class if it's not too much trouble? No problem. Amasawa want to talk about her underclass man. I've got time, so I might as well go see what that's all about. Oh yeah, there's might be some new job over at the Singapore office too. It's still a bit before the faculty meeting and I should kill time elsewhere. Sun started to set. The faculty meeting should be over now. Time to go back to the faculty room. Man, aku baru dah have fun. Kubat sangat ke apa ni, Yagami? What happened? Aku tadi salah pakai ke apa? kita pergi ke sini. Halo. This is Sawa Sensei desk. Has she not come back yet?
Pardon me. Did you have business with Sawa-sensei?
Yes.
Yeah, the faculty meeting's over, right?
It just wrapped up. But Sawa-sensei went home in the middle of it, about an hour ago.
Huh?
What?
Apparently she got a call from her apartment manager, saying her place was broken into.
Broken into?
She told me to tell you that if you came around.
Okay, then. Do you think you could give me her contact info or something?
No, I don't think I can. Oh, I'll just give her a quick call. One moment. No, she's not answering. They're probably busy.
Ah.
But I guess she's home then?
I'd say so. Her place is within walking distance.
It is? Sawa-sensei lives in Ijincho?
Yes, but I really shouldn't be giving that kind of info out.
Sure, I appreciate the need for privacy. You've been a big help.
Thank you, ma'am. It's been an honor. Sawa Sensei apartment was broken into. Very still time before that. What's going on? I don't think I should let this go to. I wonder if there anything who can tell me Sawa Sensei address. Aku rasa aku tahu siapa seorang tu je. Pengetua lah kan. Pengetua dia selalunya ada informasi macam cikgu dengan student selalunya lah. Jap. Betul lah. Dia tahu sekolah apa semua cikgu kan. So pas Rani lah kan bilik guru. Ya memang ni bilik guru besar. Pengetua. Sorry. Hello, we meet again. How are you? Can I have a quick see on your face? Kau macam isap rokok je.
Oh? What's the matter, Yagami-san? Is there still something you need?
Well, do you think you could tell me Sawa-sensei's address?
Come again?
Not too long ago, she got a call that her apartment was broken into. And another teacher tried to call her, but she wouldn't answer.
So, what? Are you going to go check on her yourself? At her place?
Yes.
She's within walking distance, isn't she?
I believe so. But this is a young woman, living by herself. I shouldn't be giving you her address without her permission.
We're detectives. Give us a bit of time, I'm sure we can find out ourselves. But on the other hand, that wouldn't be best for either party now, would it?
Then can't you just ask her yourself tomorrow?
Chairman, you're aware of the Hiro Mikoshiba murder footage, right?
Dah dia begitu macam tu
of course I am. But from what I've heard from police sources, it's very likely that video was faked.
Well, I have it on good authority it wasn't faked at all. So for the sake of argument, let's say the video's real. And that Ihara is the one behind having posted it deliberately. He's got the criminal affairs department saying it's probably faked. So the police are playing right into his hand. And let's say his motive in all this is to avenge his son's suicide. The justice for his bullying that he never got.
Now wait just a moment. We proved in court that no bullying had taken place here. Sad as it was, the trial concluded that bullying wasn't what drove poor Ihara-kun to suicide.
No.
Actually, before Toshiro-kun killed himself, Sawa-sensei reported a bullying incident to his homeroom teacher.
What?
But at the trial, she wasn't able to testify to that. She had no choice but to deny the whole thing. From Ihara's perspective, that was unforgivable. And after all that, Mikoshiba was murdered. And now Sawa-sensei isn't picking up her phone following a break-in at her place.
What are you implying here? It's like you're saying she's going to be next.
I just want to check up on her. If it turns out the break-in isn't linked, I'll turn right around. And I'll make sure nobody knows the chairman gave me her address.
Well, fine. I understand.
Yay. Bagi address. Sausage apartment is on Daikokuten Avenue. That should be near Hamakita Park. Alright, well enough. Kita ada point. Bagi target, kita ada banyak point. Kita ada 19. Oh boy. Bagi aku... tak sikit lagi. Apa aku boleh beli? Aku rasa dia something kena beli tau. Ni lah kena beli. Aku nak better bonus tu. Ni aku nak. Okay. Kita fikir betul-betul 4K ni nak buat apa. Kita ada Dodge. Ada Mantite. Vivisy Tiger Drop ni. Ni kot. Ni macam passion. Dia tambah nyawa waktu dia tu. Waktu dia... bukan tambah nyawa. Dia ES dia tambah banyak waktu dia tu. Nyawa sikit. Aku dia cakap. Aku tak tahu kenapa aku dia cakap sempurna. So, sebab selama aku rakam ni, aku rasa aku paling mengarut sekali. Aku tak tahu kenapa. Aku kena improve aku punya percakapan. Alright, people have been talking about the human body model that morph and even one night they probably book. Inilah investigate ni Nah, aku good. Ada tak taksi berdekatan? Kat mana ni? Oh sana. Oh damn, berapa jauh. Dan kita ada arcade kat luar sana tu. Oi. Ui, kau. Ui, tebal. Ow. Bang. Oh. Pak. Kabum. Aku tadi lompat. Itu satu benda sekarang. Aku tadi lompat. So itu benda paling bahaya. Aku tadi lompat. Aku kena ingat tu. Aku tadi lompat. Man, kontrol aku rosak doh. Aku mungkin besar akan kena tukar kepada keyboard. Sebab saya kalau aku kat kiri kanan dia akan lari laju kau, tapi ini just dari perlahan enggak. Tahu tu. Aku sedih aku tekan perlahan sangat. Well, the chairman told me the source has a live here in apartment 304. Cakap 3. It was quieter than I expected for a place that just had a burglary. Tiga sompan. So this is apartment 304, someone says she should be here. Okay. Hujan. Okay, itu penanda buruk. Kau. Koana. The heck?
Kawana? What the hell are you doing here?
That was quick.
Whoa.
I guess we couldn't ask for a better piece of bait. Kick us off, Akutsu.
Macam tu Oh, diorang plan. Bab. Damn. It's fucking work again. Bak kata Kaito. Damn, aku tak tahu pula itu function. Wop, kita kena sambung lagi sekali ni. Chapter 6. Chapter 7 Chapter 7. Blindsided. Yeah.
The bullying that pushed Toshiro Ehara over the edge echoes a previous tragedy. Years before, another boy attempted suicide and remains comatose. Yagami makes his way to Sawa-sensei's apartment, hoping to get some answers that will shed some light on the incident. But, as if by coincidence, he encounters Kawana instead. What ties could an earnest schoolteacher and an underground handyman share?
Macam mana tu? Blindsided Chapter 7. Okay, ni chapter yang aku mungkin akan stop. Lepas tu kita akan buat recording lain.
Kawana? What the hell are you doing here? You forget to mention you had a connection to Sawa-sensei? Or what?
Awkward.
Do you or not? And don't pretend you're just here to fix a toilet.
Yo!
Oh, what?
Now it's RK on top of you?
Yagami, we've got more incoming.
What is this?
These idiots aren't after you. It's me they really want. And I just walked into their trap.
What could they possibly want with you? To come all the way from Kamurocho? Akutsu, what is this about? Why do you want her?
Okay, dia bagi tahu sekali-kalinya kot.
Get these two fuckers first. But try to leave them breathing if you can.
Oh, lah, please lah. Lawan ke? Ui, lawan tu. Aku tak ada apa-apa. Adoy. Wah. Sakit bak ai. Adoy. Oh, ni. Aku tak ada apa-apa pasal ni. Oh, please. Aku dah makan. Atau dia hidup tak macam tu je. Sedap. Permai. Bos tu lawan tu saya.
You stupid son of a bitch! Just stay the fuck out of our way, Yagami! I could say the same thing to you! Sawa-sensei, you okay?
Yes, I'll call the police.
That would help.
Hey, let's go, Yagami!
You go ahead. You're the one they're after, aren't you?
I owe you one.
Take Yagami out! Just leave him to us. There's backup downstairs. We'll be right behind you.
Laju siap.
There he goes. Now that it's just us, shall we start from the top?
Coming here was the last mistake you'll ever make, you fuck. You're fucking dead, asshole!
Oh, kau cakap macam tu kau akan mati lah sebenarnya. Kau mati. Kau tak bagi kau akan mati jadi Oh, banyak orang aku kena lawan. Bab boom, bab boom. Bangun. Boom. Bangun. Aku tak mati. Please lah kau. Mati. Nyawa aku macam tu siap. Holy damn. Aku kita makan nyawa aku bas ni.
Sawa-sensei.
Yes?
Don't open your door until the cops get here, okay? I have to go make sure Kawana's alright.
What about you, Yagami-san?
I'm fine. But actually, how do you and Kawana know each other?
Diam sementara. Okay.
Sawa-sensei? Fine. Just please stay in your room, okay?
Oh, I need to find Kawana and make sure he's alive. What the hell, I'll get after him. Man, aku tak tahu. Jangan tanya aku. Dengan nyawa aku macam ni. Allah, lawan lagi dah siap. Please lah.
Huh? Wait, you're Yagami!
Okay, because it's here. Really ready to go after Kawana right now. But I can just let this guy alone if the lay finger was all sensei.
Hey! The hell you looking at?
Man, aku
trying to get in our way, are
No.
Yeah, I am. But I'm in a hurry myself, so I'm not gonna hold back, alright?
Yeah? Big words for a little shit! You're nothing without your friend Kaito!
Well, aku lagi power dia tanpa Kaito, so kau boleh screw off daripada kau punya kehidupan. Kau nak makan apa je? Aku boleh tambah sikit sekarang. Aku kena cari yang pancing sikit. Ni macam pancing, right? Quick step blow macam pancing. Perfect guide. Got reversal. Let's roll back. Ini kot function. Ni kita kena cari yang sedap-sedap punya. Maybe ni maybe. Lagi satu kita boleh pakai kat sini satu je. So dan ni je lah. Wow, korang ada weapon. Bahaya. Oh, the fuck. Mati kau. Kau ni. Aku tadi hold kau ah. Bang. Wow, jangan menari. Kabang, kaboom. Mana apa lagi sedap? Ni, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Korbanlah kamu. Oh, sedap. Kita pergi lagi. Kau mana? Tunggu. Oh, tak banyak. Thank you. Ada tak banyak. Adoy. Oh. Thank you. Kita pergi sini. Where's one of the video obviously came this way. Doesn't seem like he used their brother because he's taking the pedestrian overpass.
This motherfucker. Hey, check it out. It's Yagami.
Hey, motherfucker. Come here, motherfucker. Get some ass kicked here. Sorry, kita maaf.
Trying to screw with RK again? Then you better be ready to
La
get your
ilaha
ass.
illallah.
Aren't you the one screwing with me? Besides, I'm not behind any of this.
All right, enough of your bullshit. You better say a quick prayer, asshole.
Yep, okay. Alright. Tukar style. Wow. Aku belajar semua benda sekarang ni. Dan kau duduk di sini. Bada bim bam kapum.
Really, guys?
What a waste, this guy is pathetic.
Hey, it's Kuana. Don't let him get away.
Alamak. What was that arcade just now? Sound like the corner corner. I gotta hurry. Kita kena go sekarang. Sorry, corner sabar je. Kontrol aku rosak. Dah aku tambah nyawa.
Kuana! Hey, been waiting for you.
You a slow runner or something?
They got here before I did.
Yagami, sticking your nose in our business again. How about I stick you in an oil barrel and see if you float?
That's a halfway decent threat this close to the sea.
Ooh, the great detective sounds intimidated.
If we make it out of this, I've got some questions that need answering. Sawa-sensei won't talk.
I wouldn't worry about the future. Your life is coming to an end soon. Yagami!
Allah, ramai. Lagu. Tak idea, aku perlukan ni. Boom, boom, boom. Adoy. Please lah jauhin aku. Aku just budak baik kot. Uyo.
Stay down, would you? Not happening.
Good luck, Yagami-kun.
Hey, janganlah wish, man. Oh, please. Nawa aku maai. Oh. Boom, badabak, boom. Alright. Ui, kejap kau. Alright, kau nak show tu, kau nak show kan? Aku bagi show. Aku tak ada nyawa dah. Oh, aku ni. Mak kau jauh. Sah. Pada bim, baga boom. Boom. Okay. Akhirnya. Habis. Please kata habis.
Kawana? Hey, Kawana! Oh, fine. Least you could have done is say thank you.
We ain't done, Yagami!
Kau hidup lagi
I get you want to play tough, but do you ever quit?
It's not over till it's over, you little shit.
The hell's that? Sawa-sensei! Stop it! Someone's here too?
I wouldn't have expected you and this bitch to be connected.
What the hell do you think you're doing? This has nothing to do with her.
You're the detective, aren't you? You figure it out. Time's up.
Oh, sakit.
Toss his phone before we go any further. This GPS will lead his friends straight to us.
No, my phone. Saya nak main Gilbert kat sana. Aku nak main Genshin Impact. No.
Hey. Yagami. Rise and shine.
There he is. I was starting to worry you might not wake up. My men are glorified amateurs at this stuff. The technique for knocking someone out takes practice to get down.
Soma?
Oh good, no brain damage. I'm glad you're tough as nails. Now we can get to the fun part, huh? Yagami-san here just saved your asses. You wouldn't be standing if he didn't come around.
There's no way we could have known this asshole would show up. Not my fault everything went to shit. This was your operation anyway.
Fine, it's okay. But you need to make sure you keep your boys in check from here on.
Huh?
Oh.
Did that hurt? It hurt, right? See? You all see? First comes pain, and then the fear. You have to start with pain. Fear won't work if you haven't given them a reason. Slap them around, but you do need to keep them conscious.
Merchant kat luar. Oh, main merchant kat luar.
That's how you get what you want to hear. Am I right? I can tell when someone's lying. My superiors found that useful. Probably why they kept me around. Now, no playing dumb and none of your tricks. Don't underestimate me. Yagami-san. So, what's the deal between you and that lady teacher?
We're colleagues, as of a few days ago.
The fuck are you talking about?
Stay out of this, Akutsu.
Huh?
I'm telling you to shut up and leave this to me. I'm focusing. Besides, Yagami-san here is telling us the truth. He's just being a little vague, is all. So what do you mean, Sawa-sensei is your colleague?
Bagi aku dia sama agak peset. Aku bulan puasa ni aku benci lah orang main merchant kan. Tapi aku suka main merchant. But bila recording ni dia akan mengganggu aku. So aku prepare dengan ni. Forget aku dia sama agak perceptive as hell.
I was asked to look into a bullying case at Serio High. That's all I meant by it.
How about that?
What'd you do to her?
Oh, she's sound asleep now, I'm sure. Our business isn't with her, anyway.
You want Kawana?
Right. About that. You keep calling him Kawana. That's not who we know him as.
Huh?
Kawana is his alias.
A fake name?
That's right. So tell me, what is he? What do you know him for?
Oh boy.
You get 2 seconds to answer.
What does this Kawana guy do?
He's a handyman. In Ijincho. Everybody knows him. He's been taking jobs in the area for a long time now.
A handyman, huh? Well, from the way it sounds, you haven't known each other very long.
Yeah.
His real name's Kitakata. Ring any bells?
Nope.
Well, there you have it. Your face says you have no idea what the hell I'm talking about.
Yes. I thought fuck. I no clue.
So then, any idea where your Kawana-san went? We have some business with him.
I wouldn't tell you even if I knew.
Of course you wouldn't. And I suppose that's not a lie. But it's probably more accurate to say you don't know where he is, either. Turns out you don't have a damn thing on him.
Shit.
Know what that means?
It means you have no more use for me.
Shame to be smart and still lose, huh?
Now I got a question for you. Did you really think you'd walk out of here alive?
Yes.
Or is it gonna be in a body bag?
No. No. Help. Please help. Someone help me. Please. No, ini bukan cara.
Fear in your eyes tells me everything I need to know. And you're probably right. You aren't gonna enjoy what little time you have left. It's gonna be painful as hell. Because I'll be the one enjoying it.
What brings you to Ijincho and after a teacher? And why Kawana too? How do you even know him?
I could tell you his little parting gift, couldn't I? Except I ain't feeling so generous.
Oh, sakit lah. Okay, dia mati. Okay. Oh, dia tak mati lagi. Alright. Oh wow, sakit
Pretty boy detectives looking rough. But you didn't think we were done yet, did you?
Dah kau dah bunuh aku. Hampir bunuh aku kot.
Hey! Fire that thing up. Get him on his feet.
The fuck? Kau nak buat apa? Oi. Serious ah?
Like this. Record this shit. Yo. How quickly can a chainsaw kill a guy should be the video title when we upload it. This kind of shit gets so many views. Am I right, Yagami? We'll go in slow and get your fingers all cut to shreds. We'll take that up to the right wrist, then we'll switch over to the left side. Right forearm, left forearm. Why don't we make this formal? Take first dibs. You show us how it's done.
You want me to do it?
Time to man up. We gotta show the world what happens when you fuck with RK. Killing shits like him is what puts hair on your chest, guys. Just try not to kill him until everyone gets a turn.
Oh, itu paling bahaya. Macam mana takkan bunuh dia?
But sir,
Figure it out. Akutsu. He won't do it himself, you know. Recording it puts the evidence of a murder out there on video. And he won't be on it. But you guys will be. Who do you think they'll come for, moron?
You still talking?
Oh no, please. Hey. Jangan mati, please. Yo. Dua orang penyelamat.
You got company.
Kaito. Yo.
Kaito. How the hell? How'd you fucking find us here?
Kaito. Sugira.
Suppose I ought to thank you boys for keeping talk nice and comfortable, Akutsu.
Yeah, but we were just getting to the grand finale. You two can have front row seats.
I'll pass. This show kinda sucks.
Yes. Dia paling teruk sekali.
Doors. These three are fucking dead. You hear me, boys? I don't want anyone leaving the building.
Good call.
Oh.
I don't want anyone leaving
Oh.
until I'm done with you.
Dia lagi lawan. The power of man style, boys.
Don't be a tough guy, Talk. Feel free to take a breather if you need to.
I don't know about that, Kaito-san. He's got that look. That's the face he makes when he's got a score to settle and some ass to kick.
You still haven't gotten your fill of this, Yagami? I'll admit, this is kind of fun, man. Maybe killing you would be a mistake. I've got an even better idea. I'll tie you up and keep you as a pet.
You know what? I think I could punch you as many times as I want right now. And in circumstances such as they are, no one could even blame me.
Huh?
I'm saying I've earned a little payback, Akutsu. Let's go!
Alright. The boss fight. Oh. Lagu ni kind of banger, by the way. Oh, boss fight. Oh, dah sensor siap. Oh, wow. Mak ai sakit gila oi. Apa sensor tu buat sebau nyawa siap. Okey, seorang lagi. Seorang lagi. Allah Akbar. Please. Tak. Aku tu pakai smartphone. La ilaha illallah. Aku tu susah sial. Hanya pakai consor. Wow, jangan dapat member kau. Thank you. Oh, yes. Minum kau. Oh. Apa lupa? Oh. Nice ball. Wow. Lawan. Okey, tu dia. Nyawa dia. Holy shit. Okay, alright. Oh, tak. Aku masuk lepas ni. All out. Kita all out. Combo. Nyawa aku sikit. Oh, okay. QTE. Selamat. Aku kena ingat nyawa apa dia punya pukulan dia memang sakit gila. Aku ingat tu. No, jangan balik kat aku macam tu. No. Badabak pum papum. Badabak pip pap. Bang. Mati. Siap. Dan dah siap. Bang. Bapak susah siap. Nyawa tadi sikit gila. Aku boleh je bunuh dia tadi.
What the hell does RK want with Korang? What did he do? Tell me how Sawa-sensei and Kawana are connected.
You ask too many questions, you fucking asshole.
Tell me, why go to all the effort in Kamurocho to find Shinya Kawai? What are you trying to do? Shit. Akatsu!
Damn.
That guy's invincible.
Kuat bodoh budak ni.
Faster than he looks.
2 kali dah kena clock down masih lagi hidup siap.
He knew it was a lost cause, so he took off at the first opportunity. I'm guessing that's why he was holding back.
Are you serious? He couldn't be that sharp.
Nah, he's definitely got some skills, and we better start taking him seriously.
Sangat seriously. Sakit siap dia. Oh.
I had no idea you went through so much.
I'm just glad you had the mind to tip off Kaito-san that I wasn't picking up your calls. That got Tsukumo to track my phone over GPS and locate me using the town's security cameras. Long story short, you saved me.
I had to try something. I'm the one who dragged you into this after all. But you know, the first person to suspect something was Higashi-san. He thought it was strange for you to be suddenly unavailable.
I better thank him too.
By the way, I'd like to share the details I recently gathered on Shinya Kawai. Kawai was a bully at Kurokawa Academy. 5 years ago, he was abducted by individuals thought to be his acquaintances.
It's good kalau kita ada kat scene sekarang sebab apa? Aku rasa ini apa perlawanan tadi tu memang lama gila dah. Aku rasa aku bukan yang paling gempak sekali untuk ni.
They fly off the handle faster than the Yakuza.
Right. I never imagined things would get this dangerous.
We just got back to Sawa-sensei's apartment. I thought RK was in Kamurocho looking for Kawai, but they came to ambush a handyman named Kawana.
Did you say handyman?
Yeah, but he plays a wider field than your average Mr. Fix-It. He's popular on the Ijincho underground. Even Kawana was a fake name.
And this mystery man has some connection to Sawa-sensei?
Yeah, and I'm about to ask her about him directly. I need to get everything I can out of her this time.
Understood. We're still dealing with a lot of unknowns, so take care of yourself, okay?
I'll be alright.
Alright.
2 guys I can trust now.
Yo, what's Sawa-sensei's room number?
Just hold your horses. I'm coming with you.
Alright. Sekejap. Oh, jadi dia park tu juga eh. Damn.
Sure is quiet. This is where the fight went down?
Yeah. But to look at it, you wouldn't think anything had happened here. Sawa-sensei? You there? It's Yagami.
What's up?
The door. It's unlocked. Huh? Sawa-sensei?
Oh no.
No, wait, talk.
No. Please. Jangan bagi tahu kau. Jangan tahu dia mati. Sekejap. Serius ah?
No way.
Oh, God.
Oh, what? Kau nampak leher belakang leher dia tadi tu? No, itu jangan cakap itu chapter dia. Bab. What? Bro, dia mati. She die. Soma, kau seriously Soma? What the fuck did you just do? Kita boleh have a chit chat tapi kau pergi lah bunuh kat dia. Why? Kau tahu tak kan itu tu kawan apa awet dia? Tak adalah kata tak adalah awet dia tapi man. Seriously? Dah kita bahir kat chapter ni gak. Aduh, aku nak tahu gak doh. Aduh, kita kena main gak next time. Oh man. Oh wow. Oh, kita kena end kat sini. So, itu adalah video paling menarik. Aku just flabbergasted sebab apa? Benda semua just go daripada dia just roller coaster, right? Dia just naik turun. Dia just benda yang macam unexpected lah kan. Aku macam damn. What? Well, ini memang aku rasa ni worth it 2 jam lebih ni. Aku rasa ni worth it. But damn, dia mati doh. Oh, wow, kesian. But, well, it is what it is, right? Kita tak boleh buat apa-apa. Tak boleh bantu apa-apa. Lagipun Soma pun kat depan, kat rumah dia kan. Tak boleh buat apa-apa. Lagipun aku suruh pergi hampir bunuh kan. But damn, dia tak ada mercy Well, itu adalah pengakhiran video kita hari ni. Aku serius nak tahu what happen next. But kita dah sampai penghujung chapter. Kita sampai penghujung video dah ni. So, terima kasih kepada kawan semua yang masih lagi tengok lagi video ni. Korang enjoy dengan video ni. Kalau korang enjoy dengan konten yang aku buat ni, make sure korang tekan button like dan subscribe dekat channel aku untuk tengok konten-konten gempak macam ni. Dan nama aku Ammar dan kita akan bertemu lagi pada video seterusnya. Peace out. Bye bye.